Straight Talk with Marge Thrasher.
To you, we're beginning now our annual program with the families of our WHPQ radio and television children. We have the newest members to join us this year. In fact, Michael Wayne Troxell is just 1 month old. Sharon, can you turn him around? And tell us about his daddy.
Oh, his daddy works telemation, and he's been with WHPQ for 2 years.
And is this your only child?
This is our first.
Oh, he's so darling.
Thank you.
How proud you'll be to have this on videotape in years to come. And here's a member of our Straight Dog family. Hi, Evan.
Say hi.
Phyllis and Lamar Nelson's boy. How old is he, Phyllis, now?
He'll be 4 months old Christmas Day.
Well, I want you to know he is the most attentive daddy on television. Every time we do all the baby programs,
Yeah,
Lamar
he
gets
tell
all
me
involved.
about it.
He is so sweet. First child for both of you. Yeah. Well, thank you for bringing the babies down, because I know it's tough and not an easy thing to do, especially at this time of night. Bye-bye, Evan.
Hey, bye-bye.
He's been the best baby, but I think the weight and the hot lights. Thank you all for coming. Moving back with a little girl who was just in arms last year. Come on, Heather. Come up and see us. Heather Wilson, Gordon Wilson, our executive news producer, and his wife, Debbie. Heather, you want to say Merry Christmas to everybody?
Say Merry Christmas, Heather.
What's Santa Claus going to bring?
Toys.
Don't want to talk to
So he's
me.
gonna bring me a tricycle.
How old is Heather now?
About 2.5.
Is she? Seemed like she was just an infant last year. They grow so fast. A joy? Gordon, it's changed your life.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's
She's
so
being a
good.
joy right now.
Well, she's darling. She is. I hope she'll join us every year, if Mother and Daddy can make it.
That's
Thank you. Merry Christmas to both of you. More young children join us. Hi. And who's our littlest one?
Stacy, you're not going to tell her your name?
Say Merry Christmas. Stacy, don't you want to talk to me? Please tell her. Wave high and throw him a kiss. Won't do that. Here's Brandy Richmond. Her mother, Hazel's from radio. How old is Brandy?
She's a year.
Hi, Brandy. They're all hypnotized. I wonder what it is. You think it's me? Just say, Brandy, can you say hi?
Brandon.
Say hi and Merry Christmas. Well, she sure looks pretty, even though she won't talk. Hazel, what do you do in radio?
Hit line operator.
Great. Nice to have you with us tonight. Merry Christmas to you. Let's meet some of the young ones. I bet you all stand up and talk to me, won't you? Chris Strayhorn, whose daddy's in engineering. How old are you, Chris?
4.
Boy, what do you want for Christmas?
Tonka Boom set.
A what?
Tonka Boom set.
I think so, too. Yeah, awful cute. What do you got in your hand? Look right up and tell him Merry Christmas. Can you tell him Merry Christmas? Okay, thank you. Why don't you stand right over there? Okay, let me move to the next one. Can you move for me? Here's Rocky Buck. You're not going to move. Oh, the mothers and daddies have told him, do not move. I can tell. Pat, why don't you come and help me, would you? And what is your name?
Jimmy Bow.
Jimmy Powell the fourth, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, what does your Aunt Rocky do? She works in television, doesn't she? Boy, she's in our promotions and publicity department.
Yeah.
She sure is pretty, isn't she?
Yeah.
I'm glad you came, Jimmy. Thank you. Okay? Tell them Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. And your name is? Patrick Cottom. How old are you now?
4.
What does your daddy do at WHPQ television? Does he draw pictures?
Makes cartoons.
He does what?
Make cartoons.
Makes cartoons. He does do that. He's a great artist. Does he ever do a picture of you? Huh? Who do you want to say Merry Christmas to? Your mama? How about your grandma? And who else?
My daddy.
And your daddy. Okay. Throw him a kiss. You gonna throw him a kiss? You know how to throw a kiss? That's because you're only 4. You wait till you get to be a big boy. Go like this. Say Merry Christmas. Thank you for coming. You wait right over there. Now, here is Kimberly Settle, and you're Sherry Lewis Brooks. Is that right? Is that your mama? Oh, what does she do? She works in television. Who bought your pretty dress for you, Kimberly?
Mama.
Did your mama buy it?
Yeah.
What do you want Santa Claus to bring?
A refrigerator stove.
Really? Can you roller skate? Can you sing us a song? Can you say Merry Christmas? Say Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, that was sweet. Thank you. Bye-bye. And here, look how pretty. Is it Mila? How do you say your name? Is it Mila or is it Mila?
Beautiful.
Mila. That's right. And your mother is Camilla? What does she do at Channel 13? Does she work up in the newsroom? Yeah, she does. She answers all of our phones so nice. Who fixed your hair? Turn around, you look so...
Mama.
Did she? Turn around, because you're so pretty. Oh, who do you want to say Merry Christmas to?
Mama.
To Mama? How about grandmother? No! What do you want for Christmas?
Some dog and bird.
Is that right? You sure do look pretty. I thank you for coming to my Christmas party, okay? Tell everybody Merry Christmas. Oh, it's okay. Thank you for coming. Come here, Carmine. I've been wanting to see you. Stand right up here. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, isn't this a doll? How old are you?
Dog.
Huh?
Dog.
2? Is this a new dress? Isn't it pretty? Hold it out and show everybody. Oh, it's so pretty. What do you want for Christmas? Have you seen Santa Claus? What did he say? Oh, the model of the year. You're darling. You want to give me some sugar? Oh, thank you. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, thank you, baby. She's darling. Oh, and look at this pretty young lady. Let me move you up here. This is Shonda Welch. Does your mother or daddy, which one works in television? Is your daddy Ed Welch? And he's new with us, and do you ever see him on television?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks pretty good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you want to say Merry Christmas to?
Mom and Daddy.
Oh, boy, what do you expect? What do you want from Santa Claus?
A new chair.
Boy, I do, too. Do you want it to rock? Oh, yeah. How old are you, Shonda?
4.
Well, I sure am glad you came tonight. Tell everybody, look right up there and say, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, thank you, sweetheart. Courtney Parker, and your mama is Darlene Parker over in radio. How old are you?
6.
Is this a new suit? What'd your mother tell you when you came on television? She tell you to be nice? What else did she say?
That's all.
Is that all? Well, you sure are being nice. What do you want for Christmas? You want roller skates? You mean I can't interest anybody in roller skates? What do you want?
Motorcycle trip.
Boy, I guess so. Oh, he's all through with me. Okay, see you later. Latoya Brooks, stand right up there. You are so pretty. Is this a new outfit? Oh, who got it for you?
My mama.
Did she? Look up there and tell everybody, say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, isn't that, how old are you?
3.
Are you? Do you go to school?
I'm 2.
You're 2?
No, I'm 3.
Oh, you're 3. I already talked to you, Jimmy. Do you want to say hi to who? Did your grandmother come? She didn't. Tell Santa Claus hi.
Hi, Santa Claus.
Oh, my land. You've got to come back and visit me. Okay, I'm going to come over here and visit a couple little busybodies. Lisa, and you're Sherry Brooks's daughter. This is Lisa Settle. Turn right around this way. Show your pretty dress. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
How old are you, Lisa?
2.
2. Can you sing? Can you sing? Do you know Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? I bet you know Jingle Bells. What do you want Santa Claus to bring for you?
Give me the one in the stove.
The Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer song she wants for Christmas. Tell everybody, wave right at them over there and say, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, we're going to have to use some of these young ones on television commercials. Hi, Ebony.
Huh?
How old are you? Wait a minute, stand up here with me because everybody wants to see you. Come right up here. Okay. And your daddy is Ed Welch. He's on television, isn't he? Do you see him? How old are you?
Huh?
How old? Can you say Merry Christmas? Tell everybody. It's just awful young, isn't she? You did well. Wave to everybody and tell them Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We'll be back with more of our children from our WHBQ radio and television family in just a moment. You all did really well. By a lot of the students from Snowden Elementary School, and we certainly do thank them. Hope they're watching this morning, and all of you are having a great day at your house. We're going to meet some more now of the children of our WHBQ radio and television employees. This is Sherry Moore's brother and David Moore. Where do you go to school, David?
South Haven Elementary.
Did you tell everybody you were going to be on television?
Almost.
Oh, that's great. What have you asked for anything special for Christmas?
Yeah,
What?
a bike.
One of those 10 speeds or what?
Just a bike, not a 10 speed.
Did your pretty sister have lots of boyfriends?
No.
What?
No.
That's all you know. You're just not in the know about it. Thank you for coming to our party. And here's a young lady who is growing up so fast. Heather, how old are you now?
5.
You sure are pretty. Are you going to school this year? Oh, do you remember coming last year? What does your daddy do in television?
He works on TVs.
Is he a repairman? Oh, what did he tell you to tell me this year?
There's a gift.
Uh-huh. What did he say? Uh-huh. You sure are, darling. You're getting so tall. Do you have a boyfriend? Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. You cut your hair, too, haven't you?
My mother.
Oh, your mother cut. Well, it's awfully pretty. You want to tell anybody Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Everybody. Thank you very much. And who's next? Hi, Jennifer Strayhorn. Why don't you step down? And let me just, that's it, and just kind of wait over here. And your daddy does what now, Jennifer?
He's an engineer and he works on telemation.
And tell him what telemation is.
It's something about electronics.
That's right. That's when, like, we're on or somebody's being interviewed and their name comes under them. And that telemation kind of writes it on. And he keeps that thing in working order, and that's a tough job. He used to be on Straight Talk with me all the time. You knew that.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you this year?
7.
And where are you going to school?
Old Brownsville Road.
Great. Anything special you want for Christmas?
I want a pair of walkie-talkies and a scooter.
Great. That sounds like you'll have a good time. Thank you, Jennifer. And who's next? T.J. Donnelly's girls. And what is your dad? Now, tell me your names. Where are your little cards? Do you remember who you were? How did that get over there? This is Jennifer and Michelle. I don't guess you knew who you were without that, did you, Jennifer? What does your daddy do over in radio?
I don't know.
Do you know Michelle?
He's a general manager.
He certainly is. He's been in the news a lot lately because he's had some changes over there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you listen to Q Radio?
Yeah, all the time.
Great! Well, that's got to be flattering to him. Have you gotten to meet any of the stars, Michelle, when they come to town and WHBQ sponsors some of the things?
No, not really.
You didn't get to meet Sean Cassidy?
No. Thanks to my dad.
Oh, now, no time. What do you want for Christmas?
Nothing special.
Just anything pretty, I bet.
Yeah.
You girls look lovely. Jennifer, how old are you this year?
7.
Where do you go to school?
Dogwood.
You have a good time out there, don't you? Huh?
I don't know.
What have you done pretty at your house to decorate for Christmas?
Work, work, work.
Oh, really? Did you make any wreaths or anything? Yeah, she did, didn't she, Michelle? What'd she make them out of?
No, I can't remember. I think it was paper.
Sure.
I didn't make it at home.
Oh, you made it at school. Great. What do you want this year for Christmas?
My teeth to grow back.
Your teeth to grow back. They're kind of cute. But you know everybody's do. They grow in and eventually they're going to get there, right? Thanks, girls, for coming. Okay, let me move over and talk to our next group. You can just stay where you are. Hi there. This is Tyrone Kerr, and you're... Who is your mother? Lois? What does she do in radio?
Answer the telephone.
Of course, she's the receptionist, isn't she? Where do you go to school?
Chetwell Elementary.
And how old are you?
7.
Are you going to play basketball or football when you grow up?
Football.
Football. Who's your favorite star?
I don't know.
Did you ever see O.J. Simpson play?
Mm.
You've heard of him, though, haven't you? Yeah, he was good. Who's next? Shasha. That's a cute name.
Say.
Shashay.
Say.
Shay Shay. That's a cute name. Do you know anybody else with that name?
Some little girls that say where I live.
Is that right? How old are you, Shay Shay?
7.
And where do you go to school?
Whitney Elementary.
Is that right? What do you want to be when you grow up? Besides pretty. You're a darling. You want to say Merry Christmas to everybody?
Merry Christmas.
That's the way, Shay Shay. I bet your Aunt Pat is...
Howdy.
Patty, excuse me. And your name is Schaefer Beckham. And what's your Aunt Patty do at Channel 13?
Where's on the camera?
She does, doesn't she? She's behind that one over there right now. She sure is a pretty Aunt Patty, too, isn't she? Schaefer, where do you go to school?
Hutchison.
And in what grade?
First.
Have you asked for anything special this year for Christmas? What?
A paintbrush.
Are you going to be an artist? Oh, just like your Aunt Nancy? In fact, is this Aunt Nancy's daughter? Your cousin who's here? What's her first name?
It's Ginger. Nancy.
Yeah, Aunt Nancy. What's your first name?
Teresa.
Teresa. How old are you?
5.
Do you go to kindergarten?
Mhm.
Where do you go?
Ottawa.
Yes, that. What do you learn in kindergarten?
Not very much.
Oh, is that right? You have a good time playing, I bet, though, don't you? You want to say Merry Christmas to anybody?
Merry Christmas.
Oh, what do you want for Christmas, Teresa?
I want a pair of roller skates and a sled and some tap shoes and a dolly and a bigger cake oven.
And finally, I found somebody who wanted roller skates.
I do too.
Do you, Schaefer? That's great. You girls look so pretty. Thank you for coming. Okay? Rod Thomas, and this...
And Nick Couple. Those are my brothers.
Are they? I didn't realize. Now, how old are you boys?
I'm 13 and he's 10.
10.
Oh, and where do you go to school, Rod?
Immaculate Conception.
And
Magazine.
what grades are you in?
I'm in 8th and he's in 5th.
Okay. Do you play basketball?
Yeah.
I figured you both did because you're good and tall.
Hello.
Have you ever been down and watched Aunt Patty run the camera before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't it fascinating?
Yeah, it really is.
She seen Patty. Patty showed her all around and showed her the cameras and the tape.
Is that right? It's really fun, isn't it? You going to watch yourselves back?
Yes.
Nicholas, anybody you want to say Merry Christmas to in particular?
No.
How about some of the guys from school?
Sister Evelyn.
Sister Evelyn, I
The
bet.
principal.
Yeah, I bet she's watching. I'm sure glad you came.
Miss Whistle is his, probably. And the other, Miss Pretrial.
Trees talks a lot, doesn't she?
That one's Miss Pretrial. Nick has Miss Pretrial's teacher.
Why don't you just do this interview? And thank you for coming, darling. And hello to some of our other. Let me move over and sit in the middle here, or maybe start down this way. This is Leslie McGee, is that right?
Right.
And your mother is in?
No, my sister.
Your sister? What does she do in radio?
She answered the telephone.
So she's another receptionist. You think you'd like to be in radio when you grow up?
No,
What do you want to do?
be a teacher.
Good for you. Where do you go to school?
Auburndale.
I bet they're all watching, don't you? Yeah, thank you for coming to the party.
My teacher will be watching me,
That's great. What is her name?
Miss McKee.
Okay, Miss McKee, we're glad that she has a fine student like Leslie. I bet you get some A's, don't you? I knew you did. Let me have you stand up right over here, okay? So I move down. Who's next? Sean Lester? You've been coming to visit me a long time.
This is my 3rd year.
Is it, Sean? And what does your daddy do?
He's a news photographer.
And he's a good one, too, isn't he? Yeah.
Mhm.
How old are you now?
11.
Do you think you'd like to take pictures when you grow up?
Maybe.
Pretty.
I want to be a race car driver.
You're kidding. What do you want for Christmas?
I want one of the ventriloquism dummies in a case.
What are you going to call it?
Herman.
You know somebody dumb named Herman? Don't
No.
answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. You want to say Merry Christmas to anyone in particular?
My grandmother.
Great. What's her name?
Which one?
Well, which one do you want to say Merry Christmas to?
Catherine Tackett.
All right, and how about the other one? Does she live in the area?
Mm-mm.
Oh, she doesn't. Okay. Well, Merry Christmas to Catherine Tackett, and thanks for coming, Sean. Good to see you again. We're going to be back on Straight Talk to meet the rest of our WHPQ radio and television employees' children. We do have a lot of them here with us today. We'll join you shortly. And we're back in the studio to meet our children from WHPQ Radio and Television. Jim Raines, who is our chief photographer, news photographer up in the newsroom. These are his 2 children. David, turn around and show them how pretty you are. Say Merry Christmas. Oh, Debbie, you've grown so much. How old are you now?
5.
Are you? Do you go to kindergarten? Where do you go?
SBUC.
Is that right? What do you want for Christmas?
My friend Jimmy.
Great. David, can you say Merry Christmas? Oh, he's so... I tell you what, as cute as he is, he doesn't have to talk, does he, Debbie? Is it tough to have a little brother? No, he's pretty fun, isn't he? Let's move over and meet some of our other children. And good morning, and this is Laura Oliver.
And Henry Oliver.
Steve, you're growing up, aren't you? Steve Turpin, whose Aunt Jean Piercy works here. How many years have you been with me, Steve? 4 or 5, haven't you? Or maybe even 6? I know a long time. How old are you now?
10.
Are you? Does that mean that you're in what grade?
5th.
What do you study in 5th grade? Is it pretty tough?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the toughest thing about it?
Math.
Yeah, it would be for me, too. Anybody you want to say Merry Christmas to today?
Well, my teacher, Miss Lowry, and my next door neighbor,
Great. Who are they? Who lives next door?
Curtis Jotsy.
Is he a pretty good friend of yours? I figured he was. You sure look neat tonight. Got a girlfriend?
No,
Not even one? Not anybody you want to
I
talk about?
chase him.
Oh, that's great. Okay, let me say hi. Look who's down here. Debbie, I've talked to you, haven't I? Excuse me just a minute, Steve. And who's over here?
Cliff Hodges.
And what does your daddy do? Or is it your mama?
Is my cousin,
Oh, really? And who is it?
Sandy Moore.
Sandy. Well, there's your friend back there, huh?
He's my cousin.
Is he? Do you all go to school together?
Mm-mm. I live in Whitehaven. He lives in South Haven.
Well, that's not too far apart, is it? Are you a ball player?
I used to play flag football, but my dad made me quit because I had a concussion.
Did you? You got hurt. Where do you go to school?
Garden View.
What grade are you in?
4th.
Is math tough for you, too?
That's my favorite subject.
Is it really? You want to be an accountant when you grow up?
Oh, man.
Do you have any idea what you want to do? What looks glamorous to you now? Astronaut or something like that?
Not anything.
Do you watch the news much?
Not much.
Huh. What do you want for Christmas?
Bike.
10-speed. Of course, Marge. You want to say Merry Christmas to anyone in particular?
Mm-mm.
No, just to everybody. Why don't you stand up and let me kind of move in, okay? Some more young men to meet down there. Hi.
Hi.
And what's your name?
Ronald.
And what does your mother do?
She's a secretary.
At WHPQ Television. She's in production. Sometimes she's our receptionist downstairs, too. Do you know she does that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, she handles those telephones like a real winner, I'll tell you that. Ron, what do you want for Christmas?
A train set.
Do you? One of those big electric ones?
Mm-hmm.
Is that?
Tony got one.
Oh, really? Is this Tony your brother?
My cousin.
How old are you, Tony?
9. I'm 7.
Do you play basketball?
Mm-mm.
What do you like to do?
Run.
Are you a jogger?
No.
Oh, really? Just run all over town. Is that right? Say Merry
Mhm.
Christmas to somebody. Who you want to say Merry Christmas to?
The mama.
Oh, there she is right back there. She's just beaming, isn't she? Okay, let me move you guys out.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mama. Let me see who's down here at the end. Think I know this young man. Tony, I talked to you just a minute. Where do you go to school?
Snowden.
In what grade now? Would that know?
4th.
Is math tough for you?
No.
You like it.
Yeah.
Anyone that you want to say Merry Christmas to?
My teacher, Miss Dixon.
I bet she's a nice teacher.
Yes.
Any boy who likes math in the 4th grade's got to have a good teacher. Thanks for coming tonight. Okay?
Okay.
Let me move on down, see who this, I think I've met this young man before. Tell me your name.
Marcus Walker.
Marcus, is it tough to have a mama on television and daddy that's president of a college here in town?
No.
Is it tough being the youngest of 3 brothers in a family?
Yes.
But you have a brand new shirt on. That's not a hand-me-down.
I hadn't worn it in a long time.
Oh, it looks sharp on you. What grade are you? You still go to campus school?
Mm-hmm.
What grade are you in over there?
3rd.
Now, what do 3rd graders do? What would be a usual day for you at school?
Do a lot of dictionary work in language arts, and do a lot of board work in math.
All right, now, are you the musician?
We all are.
No, what do you play?
I play the piano.
Well, who plays the drums at your house?
My brother Aaron.
And then what is, what's his name?
Nolan.
Nolan. What does he play?
He plays the bass guitar.
Well, you almost have your own group going, don't you?
We did.
Marcus, have you kind of set your goal toward a particular career?
No.
Just kind of enjoying life, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
You sure are growing tall. Do you have any idea how tall you want to be?
No.
Just big enough to get things
Yeah.
done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for coming. Don't you think your mother's doing a good job on television?
What?
I think she's doing a good job on television, on dialogue, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you get to watch her back some?
Yeah.
Great. Thanks for coming. We're going to take a break on Straight Talk and be back. Dr. Adrian Rogers from Bellevue Baptist Church has an annual tradition at his church of telling the Christmas story. We thought we might like to share it with you and a lot of children from Bellevue. So that's next on Straight Talk.